Podcast Fresh.
So yeah. All right, Marvel Comic-Con happened this Saturday, and Marvel was there to show off some stuff. Other things were there, like The Boys. I don't know if you guys are The Boys fans. Darren, are you a Boys watcher?
Yes, sir. I've completed all seasons so far.
Oh, I had a feeling you look like a Boys fan.
That shit has me in stitches, bro.
Really? Damn. Like, I'm always, like, thinking about starting it, if something just stops me. I don't know why.
You haven't seen it, no?
No, not at all.
Oh, you're missing out. Chris, no?
God damn it.
Which one? The Boys? No, I haven't.
Oh, God, we got nothing.
Yeah, that one just came on with the new season just came out, right? Season 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard it's a really good show. Yeah, I got to check that out still.
Yeah,
it's on Apple, right?
No, it's I don't know what it thought. I
think it's Prime Video.
IPTV. There you go.
Yeah. So yeah, there was stuff for The Boys there. There was some Transformers stuff, Lord of the Rings stuff. There was a bunch of stuff. They even announced Conan the Barbarian coming to Mortal Kombat, which is
nuts.
That's a random thing to announce.
We've seen Mortal Kombat do stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
With like the different Freddy characters, right? Yeah.
The Scream, Ghostface is coming. Scream. That's gonna be funny.
Right.
To see him.
Ghostface is coming to Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, they announced it.
Right.
So yeah, we're gonna focus on the Marvel stuff though. I think that's the one making the most waves, really, especially the last bit. But yeah, a couple things. The Fantastic Four movie officially got a title called Fantastic Four: First Steps. Fantastic Four movies historically have not been great. I think to this day I will still take the Jessica Alba movie over the other one they did. I don't know. They have like, I just want a good Fantastic Four movie. This is their chance. It is set in the 60s. That has been confirmed. And I think like a couple weeks ago, maybe last week, we were talking about how my issue with it is just obviously it's going to tie into the overarching MCU at some point. So why does it start in the 60s? I just hope they don't get too carried away with that stuff. But yeah, Fantastic Four: First Steps.
I'm wrong. Sorry. Is there a
Darren likes spoilers, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I was right.
But yeah, so that was it. That's cool. I don't know how much are you guys hyped for Fantastic Four? Like, be honest. Is that on your radar at all?
No.
Nah.
I've never been a Fantastic Four guy, but what's the new spin this time?
It's in the 60s. That's
right.
That's all
that's
I
right.
could really see. Yeah. Marvel's first family, believe it or not, has been done like dirt in the movies. So hopefully they can rectify that.
Right.
I guess the second biggest news, the Russo brothers returned to direct Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars. And I guess that's news in and of itself. Avengers Doomsday got announced replacing the Kang Dynasty Avengers because of the shit that Jonathan Majors got into or whatever. So they're dropping that whole concept and just turning it into Avengers Doomsday. And I think that's the smart move. I feel like the multiverse stuff was getting kind of stale anyway, and I'm really hoping that they can backpedal and do something else. Yeah. Joe and Anthony Russo are returning to direct these movies. They obviously did Infinity War and Endgame, and those are just huge movies, very successful movies. And the fact that they're coming back to do the Avengers again, they themselves said that it wasn't something that they were thinking of doing. It wasn't in their plans, but I guess the opportunity came knocking, and it came knocking with a bag of cash probably. So they're back. Avengers 5 is planned for 2026, and then Secret Wars is 2027. So that's exciting. And then the biggest news, I guess, Robert Downey Jr. returning to play Victor Von Doom, a.k.a. Dr. Doom. I did not know how to feel about this. I'm just like, okay.
Right.
Chris, I'll let you go first. What's your thoughts?
I mean, as a casual, I heel why they would have Robert Downey Jr. It's to get guys like me, like, hey, it's Robert Downey Jr. It can't suck, right? Yeah. But putting them in there as a heel, right, in this new role, it's sort of kind of is what it is. But I don't have any heavy thoughts about it. I think the immediate thought is everybody's really excited. Right, I think this sort of puts like a positive spin on everything, especially with the announcements of like the other movies that they're working on. But a lot remains to be seen. But right now, it's very a lot of, I guess, casually optimistic is what I would say. Hopefully optimistic.
Yeah, I just want to add Robert Downey Jr.'s salary for this movie reportedly is upwards of $80 million. So
That's nuts.
I guess the movie's gonna be like a $2 billion movie. Like I have no idea.
Yeah, right. Because you need to make up all those costs somewhere.
You gotta make the movie, so you're paying this one dude $80 million. Like that's insane.
Right.
That 4-movie run was incredible.
Yeah, I mean,
and it left us creatively
there's a lot of
spent
thoughts,
with
man.
all of
Like,
our
the
emotions
first
on
thing I
it.
think of is it's lazy.
In the time
I
since,
feel like it's just like especially again, you're
Through a
bringing
very
back
special
the
story,
directors from the successful.
Joe and I
directors.
have come
Now you're
to
bringing back the
potentially
actor
see
that started it all.
a road
Like,
forward
tell me
with
you're
you.
hurting without telling me you're hurting. I honestly feel like
And it's the
they're trying to,
biggest
like, go
story
back
that
and
Marvel
just stick to
Comics
what
ever
worked.
told.
Back
It's
to
the first comic book run that
I
I
don't know,
read
story-wise,
as a
I feel
kid
like this
that made
could
me
be
fall in
interesting.
love with comics. It's the
Because
reason
it is the multiverse
that
shit
Anth and
right
I
now.
are
He's a
standing
variant
up
of
here.
Tony Stark, and he's a
And I think
Dr. Doom.
you all
The only thing why
know
I don't
the
think
name.
that is because they introduced him as Victor Von Doom. He's not just Dr. Doom. He's a totally different guy. So I don't know. Maybe that's looking too deep
name?
into it, but John, what are your thoughts on the announcement?
get ready.
I guess
We are, in fact, doing
Victor
it.
Von Doom. He always used to wear the mask, if I remember rightly. It's more of the mix and everything
I bet you
else. So
didn't see that coming.
I remember how often he revealed himself.
As fans of the comic know, Secret Wars
If
is
it's
incredibly ambitious.
not frequent or not at all,
The
then I'm not
magnitude of the
concerned about a big
filmmaking,
deal.
the vastness of the storytelling,
Again, Robert Downey Jr. knows
world-colliding
how to play the part.
epicness.
You know,
All of
Doctor,
this made Joe and I
some mad scientist,
understand
intellectual,
that we would need to make
and nail
another
that role hard.
essential movie first
I
in
guess
order
it'd
for
be-
all of us
it'd be better
to be
to
ready for
play
Secret
it
Wars.
as-
Yeah,
Like,
there is
bit more
one
diverse in this
very,
role, perhaps,
very
and,
important character that is
be a bit
required
more mysterious, supposed to be
to do Secret
Just,
Wars
every
justice.
playful, geeky,
And it's a character that
you know,
Marvel
wise
has not
ass
introduced
off
yet.
I think it'd be good if just show us a bit of
And it
diversity
could
as
be
well. Change it up a
the
little
most
bit.
important
I'm hopeful,
character
and
in
Victor
all
Von Doom was always kind
of
of
the
a cool
Marvel
actor, character,
universe.
and just Fantastic Four, right? So, and he was sort of surfer.
That was the second Fantastic Four movie. I don't think he was in. But yeah, I think the Silver Surfer was also like an enemy of the Fantastic Four.
Now, listen, if
but yeah.
we're going to bring
And
Victor Von
Galactus
Doom
and stuff.
to
I'm
the
sure that's all
screen,
coming. Actually,
he
I think
is,
Galactus
he is,
was
more, he is one of the more
I think
complex
they
characters
showed
in all
Fantastic
comics, right, Kevin?
Galactus was-
I mean, this is potentially one of the more entertaining characters
Does that mean
in
Robert Downey
all of
Jr. is
fiction.
Fantastic
If we're going to
Four?
do
Like,
this,
I don't know.
we're going to bring him to movie theaters worldwide.
So yeah,
then
don't
I
know.
think
don't know how
we're gonna
I feel.
need
part of
the
me is
greatest
like,
actor
the comments I've seen, it's like,
in the
mostly
world
towards
to play that
negative,
character.
really. I thought it'd be more positive.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen,
Really been swinging on a high note,
as
so
proof of the
doing this is
unimaginable
kinda telling me.
possibilities in the
I don't
Marvel
know, I guess we'll see, but
multi-universe,
the internet is buzzing, that's for sure.
we give you
Damn, you seem down.
the
on
one
it.
person
I'm a little bit down on it.
Who
I just
could
feel
play
like they
Victor
casted some
Von
other dude
Doom?
and be done with it.
No, but that's what I mean. They're obviously they're banking on the fact that it is Robert Downey Jr. It's got nothing to do with you know he's the best guy for the job, right? And you're right. There probably is like an unknown somewhere. There's some actor somewhere right now who's like, I could have done it. I look like the guy. Should have been me. Should have been me. But it goes to Robert Downey Jr. I mean, they're tying, obviously $80 million, or however much money they're obviously hitching this horse to that post. So they want to obviously, they've made the commitment, the investment in the guy. I mean, he's a good public speaker for them as well. Anyway, right? He does all the media stuff, and he's good for the fans, right? So you can definitely see it. But the proof will be in what kind of movie comes out of it.
Part of me also thinks it's a bait and switch. I feel like there's a real Dr. Doom and he's just kind of
Like Robert said,
variant, I
new
guess.
mask,
I
same
don't know.
task.
They could go
Mask
anywhere. That's the
for all
problem.
of
Is they've
us,
introduced so many
including
avenues as
everybody
to
in
where
this
it could
room
go. You
together,
don't really know.
is for us
Sure.
to help
Yeah.
create the greatest possible experience
You
that we
got
can all have
mask
together in a
for
movie.
sure.
So let's get
Oh,
to
yeah,
it. Bring your
it's all I
imagination, your
think
love,
about this
and your
shit.
passion, and we will see you in 2 years
I love
with
my thoughts
Doomsday.
about Robert Downey Jr.
Thank you very much.